Hello everybody, welcome to Indigo Tarot Odyssey. I am doing a soulmate update. So who is your soul partner? What are their ages, their zodiac signs, some lineage, countries they may be hailing from, you may meet them in, or where they are spending the majority of their time at now, and also their initials. Whatever comes in, we're just going to read up on that. I know I have a lot of new viewers that are like, hey Melanie, can you do a new soulmate update? And oftentimes what happens is in the different phases of our life, we then move into a new attunement with a soul connection. And so I like to renew the energies of these every couple of weeks. So we are going to have three choices. We have number 1, which is Alchemical Seas, number 2, which is Stardust Angel, and number 3, which is Jeweled Octopus. I wanted to show you guys this remarkable coin I just ordered. I got it off eBay. It's one of those silver ounces, and it's a silver shield. It's so beautiful. Look at that. And then on the other side, I was like, ooh, this is my birthday present. My birthday is on the 29th, so I wanted to order something to pack and protect my cards, and I found that really beautiful. Every once in a while, there's some remarkable coins out there. So anyway, we are going to begin, and we are going to start with Alchemicals. Sees right now. I feel like right now that the goddess of love is going to be paying you a visit right now. You know, you will soon find your true love, happiness, contentment, commitment, and trust. All of the pieces are really coming together for you right now to create this lasting harmonic relationship. And the signs are really super provocative right now. As 11:11 arrives, I feel like intuitively we feel so guided and protected and loved, and we feel elevated, and we're not going to procrastinate in any areas of our lives anymore. You know, we want to sprinkle it with this magic fairy dust of we can do whatever we want, succeed at whatever we want. And love is a huge proponent of that, because we're all lifted and feeling good when we're in that love element. So first, let's let's get some initials and see what's going on in terms of what possible initials. So we have an R, and then we have a D. So it can be RD or DR. Very exciting. More importantly, I want to know these signs, what's coming up, because a lot of you guys, you really do predicate a lot of importance on this, and there really is in terms of compatibility. Ooh, we have Sagittarius and Aquarius. So we have my sign and my best friend's sign, so I feel like these are highly compatible. So it could either be you and them, or this can be either sign for them, or they could have a lot of Sagittarius or Aquarius in their chart. Now I'm very interested in the kind of attributes that each of these have, and I think they're very attractive attributes, because fire signs, Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius, have strong emotional, connections to everything. They're really, really enthusiastic and passionate about things. Also, a little bit of temperamental activity comes in there, because they're achievers. They find the world interesting. They're philosophers. They're very interested in the truth. So there's a lot of emotion and passion that's attached to those fire signs in Sagittarius. Now, Aquarius is remarkable. This air sign is powerful. I mean, they're very persuasive. They have a ton of creativity. Every Aquarius I've ever known has been off the charts with their artistic endeavors and creative endeavors. They can make things from out of thin air. They like to have fun. They have great ideas, super adventurous, and a very exciting sign. So you're never bored with really either of these. I feel like they're really happy, hearty signs, both of them. They're both gracious and giving. Sagittarius tend to be rather cute and good looking and athletic, and Aquarius is awesome fashion sense and dreamy and just a highly desirable sign. So win-win with both of those. So let's see, I'm going to pull 3 possible countries of origin from them. Let's see. So we can have Italy is a possible. Oh, and you guys have been asking, as soon as I get these up, I will let you know what's going on with these country cards, because a lot of you are interested in these. So possible lineage from this person: an American, USA. You can, they can be visiting your country, or you can be over here. Italy, Kenya. And these can be, you know, high percentages of their lineage and their families lineage as well. And if you guys were wondering about these, I had a couple people comment. I actually made these cards. I probably post some in my Etsy store too. They take a while to make, and I just wanted to make them for myself. But if you guys are interested, just let me know. I'll post them in there, and I can make them to order. You know, it wouldn't take me more than 2 days to have them up and then on their way to you, because I think these provide a very distinct aspect to readings. Also for past life readings, I really enjoy these, and I get a lot of gorgeous visuals with this as well. Like right now, this Kenyan card, you know, I am seeing this really kind of fierce warrior type with an amazing kind of runner's body, beautiful hands. I just get all this imagery that comes with it. So that's really exciting, you guys. Now let's also see personality and age difference too. So we have 2 years senior or junior. Whoa, personality type, the lover. So very highly affectionate. And this is nice. You know, when you have somebody that is very ambrosial and, you know, they feel blessed to be around you and they're captivated by you, it's such a lovely experience. So this person is very affectionate. I'm also feeling there's glamour involved in this person's life. Whatever it is, they love things that are aesthetically beautiful, and they surround themselves with this. And they're very sharing and generous, but they also have a very unique take on the world. You know, I feel like a very gypsy aesthetic, beautiful, earthy, youthful vibe about them, you know, but yet luxuriant and seductive in a lot of ways too. So very, very cool. I'm loving that a lot. So that is you, number one. Very beautiful. Please comment down below if this resonates and you're thinking of somebody, you know, and I like the initial aspect of it too. Sometimes I'm compelled to do several initial cards, sometimes just two, and sometimes it can be just the one initial that resonates and matches, and that's fine too. But keep in mind too, if you're watching lots of soulmate and twin flame videos, there's going to be a lot of differences and fluctuations in the answer. So, you know, you really just have to take what resonates with you. So beautiful, beautiful energy. Thank you guys so much also for all your beautiful comments and feedback and support. I, you know, just relish that so much. I can't even tell you how much that empowers me and gets me excited to make these videos. So all my links are down below. If you're new to the channel, don't forget to press like and subscribe. And all my links are down below if you need a private read and you want really, really supersonic details on that. The 1111 portal is opening. If you want to read on the 1111, I still have some spots left for that. That is supersonic energy coming in with just great answers and super channeling. So I love that. Very excited. I know I'm taking little pauses because I have these allergies, and every once in a while I feel like my voice might almost cut out, so I'm trying to speak very softly so my voice sounds differently. It's just I'm trying to protect it and be able to provide some rest. I spent most of the day resting today, but I'm like really hoping that this dissipates. And thank you guys for, you know, all your homeopathic ideas pertaining to healing for allergies. I appreciate that too. So beautiful. Alchemical seas, number one, gorgeous. Now we're on to 2, which is Stardust Angel, and I feel like if you chose this card right now, you have a lot of luck coming your way too. But again, I feel like it's time for you to assert your control. I feel like you gave over your reins maybe to other people in too many areas of your life, and now it's time for you to grab them back and take control, because your soulmate is coming in and you need to determine your boundaries, where you want to go and who's steering your ship. You know, take stock right now of all areas of your life, your professional, your personal, your monetary considerations, group associations, home obligations, all of these things, because I feel like things are going to align beautifully for you, and you're going to be able to stay focused if you don't have all these loose strands and have other people trying to govern where things are going. Okay, because I feel like this beautiful protective state is coming in with your archangels and angels helping guide you and help things go your way. So what we're going to pull is some initials first. We're going to start with beautiful energy. So we have P and T, so it can be PT or TP, and it can possibly just be one of the initials, the middle initials. Lots of times I find this fun variation later with clients. It's like, it's really funny. It'll be like a maiden name for some of the females, so it's all kinds of really cool thing. So let's see also what countries that they can hail from or their lineage is from. So we have New Zealand, Ecuador, and Australia. Wow. So, oh, a lot of beautiful places. I am dying so much to go to any of these places. Seriously, I worked with some Ecuadorians, and when I see pictures of their countries, I swoon. The same with New Zealand and Australia. I just feel like that is kissed by angels in terms of natural beauty, all of this. So this can be the majority of their lineage, where they spent the majority of their life, what they associate as their country. Okay, so very beautiful. And thank you guys for all your feedback on your other ones and how excited you get, when your country is mentioned, as oftentimes that's where the availability of our soulmates are. They're in our country and we're brought together with them, right? So let's see their personality and also age difference. So 3, we have the 3 of Wands. So 3 years age difference. Now this is very interesting. Part of their personality type, this person is highly spiritual. I mean, it's very important to them that people live on this sort of grid of kindness, forgivingness. I feel they're very lighthearted and they have a lot of the Fool energy around them of I am divinely protected and guided, so I feel good, so I have all this expansive love to give. The high belief system in, caring for others and protecting the earth. An absolute naturalist, and also just someone that can help find resolutions and end any problems very, very methodically and almost magically, because they don't have angst, they don't have fear, they don't have ego. So they're really driven from this place of spirit that is so pure that it creates a gorgeous kind of energy around them continually, and people are very drawn to them. Oh, I love that. So let's see what possible zodiac signs are in there. Oh, this would make sense to me, Pisces. Pisces I find to be one of the most magical, unbelievably tuned in spiritual signs. And Capricorn as well. Capricorn is lovely in their absolute groundedness, and they're just so dependable. But let me get back to Pisces for a minute, because Pisces is a water sign. They always have these refreshing, fun solutions and ideas, ultimately charming, ridiculous, but highly mysterious as well. So they have this kind of captivating air and energy around them, because you really never know what a Pisces is thinking, and they'll reach into that magic little hat and ta-da. They can be very calm, but they can be super assertive when they want to be. They're sensitive, emotional people, like, to a degree. My mother was a Pisces, and I feel like she was so in tune with so many things, and she possessed a lot of the clairs too. But what would happen is, once she reached kind of like her bandwidth of helping others, because she would help people in a myriad of ways, as she would start to develop like hives and a rash, because she'd be so sensitive, and her 3D body would be like, that's enough, and she'd really have to recuperate for like 48 hours of just being away, and diminish all the energy that belonged to everybody else and stuff like that. Very powerful. Now I love the earth signs involved in this too. Capricorn is grounded, reliable, loyal, and totally practical. So they help in regards with, bills are always paid, the roof is always safe. It's like things like that. The air and the tires are always filled, things like that. Just very smart things, because their capabilities in taking care of all that is just part of their natural aspect. So that's very, very helpful. So I am loving that. And I'm also seeing, with this, I just want to reiterate some stuff. I love that. I'm feeling with this Hierophant card too, that they're going to help you alleviate a lot of your anxiety or fear of the future by just simplifying and explaining how wonderful it is when we live in the moment. And they're going to help you to do that, to be present every day in that beautiful, magical moment of life. And when you're there and you're present, that's when you really enjoy the art, taste the food, see the natural beauty that's around you, realize and actualize your gifts and dreams as well, because sometimes it takes that special person to point it out to us and say, hey, you have these abilities. I'm right behind you. I'm going to back you up. And, you are a magical, wonderful person, and I'm happy you're in my life. And you'll constantly feel that with them, which is really amazing. And it's important, right? We never want to feel like we're incompetent or fearful, and they just alleviate all of that for you in a really beautiful way. So I love that energy for you, group 2. Welcome. If you're new to my channel, don't forget to press like and subscribe. I just want to show you this artwork is so beautiful, and all my links are down below if you need a private read or anything. My Etsy store, the new Goddess Provisions box is down there, and that's off the hook. My Etsy store. And again, people were asking about these the cards that have the country on them. I actually just created them, and they're really, really great strong semi-plastic cards, so you can even get them wet, bring them to the beach. And I'm going to post those in my Etsy store because I find them really great for past life reads as well, because it gives you a lot of specifics. So that's you, group 2. Beautiful. So now we're on to number 3, Jeweled Octopus. I just love these cards. As soon as I got my first deck like these, I was like, I need more. The books are beautiful, the writings are beautiful, but this particular one, I feel like right now, this is talking about a dream that's sort of stirring in your heart right now, and we need to pay attention to it, right? If you feel drawn to follow and nurture it, but you're having trouble letting go of practical considerations and really diving into the unknown, know that while many people reach for the stars, it's only passionate, actually passionate, driven people that reach for this and go for it. And all it really takes is a little bit of focus and mental acuity of, okay, how do I get the schematic of this to make sense? Whatever your dream is, right? If you want to start creating jewelry, you start with, you know, a few crystals and beads, and you start from there, and you start to kind of get a blueprint of what you like to create out of that, right? There's always a beginning. We don't need to be successful within 2 hours of beginning an endeavor. And I think that's part of what happens and why a lot of people give up, is they think, oh my God, I need a gazillion resources. Absolutely not. You're in a place where, you know, you're doing really, really well. I want to see what your overarching energy. Cool. So oh, nice. I feel like Sandolphin right now is overlooking your love life and really being helpful to bring in this soul partner to help create this in a really beautiful way. So let's start with what the initials may be. So we have P, and then we have N or NP, which is really beautiful. So let me see what is going on in terms of other things. I need to pull up. All right, just give me 1 sec, you guys. I'm like, with my allergies and cats and everything going on, I'm really having a time of it, of trying to find everything that I need and what is going on. You know what I'll do next? I am going to do the age differences. So let me get my other deck over here and shuffle them. So I wonder how you guys are doing moving into this new phase of life. Let me give these a really good shuffle. Okay, so let's see what the possible age difference can be. So 3 years, it can be I'm going to pull 2 on that. You can be exactly the same age with no differences, and or have 3-year age difference. Very, very good. So this is another thing. I feel right now too that people are getting just so excited for these love matches and connections. And let me pull, I'm going to pull 3 countries too. We have India. Oh, we had that before too. China and Canada. And these came up in one of my first readings when I was using this. India kept coming up. Canada and USA were coming up. So we have China, India, and Canada. Now this can either be a major lineage, how they identify, or their home country as well. And let's try to see. And all of these cultures are astounding. I am so utterly drawn to the East. I have been ever since I've been very young. I remember any book I could get my hands on India and China, I would just be so zoned in on. I love the culture, the ancient richness to everything, the belief systems, the harmony of family and respect for family there. Very beautiful. So let's see. These are possible zodiacs. Woo! We have a Virgo. Love this because Virgos, I'm going to pull a secondary card for this too, but I want to focus on this for a moment because Virgos are an earth sign, which again are practical, loyal, reliable people. They are grounded. They're dependable. They like things that are really well made. They like things, you know, that are quality. Like they don't settle for less. And let's see, your secondary can be a Scorpio. Now these can have a lot of particular, you know, water in their chart or earth in their chart as well. So this person is refreshing, charming, again, mysterious. I feel like Scorpios have that mystery that Pisces have too. They're private, sensitive people, very emotional. So you never really want to rile a Scorpio because they are so giving and loving and sensitive. But if you push them to a point where they feel taken advantage of or hurt or misled or something like that, game over. The temperament will come out and they'll be like, bye. You will be crossed off that list faster than you can say boo. It'll be gone. Because as appealing as love always is, a Scorpio is so wonderful in love. So is a Virgo. They're independent, smart thinking people. They don't need, they don't need other people to feel complete. So let's see, part of your journey right now is being intuitively led. You're just feeling, you're feeling these signs, you're feeling the connection, you're feeling I'm going to also be pulling out some personality cards too, and we're going to see what's going on with that. In this journey, I feel like right now, you guys, you can absolutely manifest the life you want, and I feel like it's magically appearing for you. It's very successful beginnings. Again, with this 1111 portal coming up, it's almost like everything is magnified. Your focus is magnified on something. Your intentions are magnified. So really be careful of your thought process too when you're pulling in the soulmate energy. Forget about what you don't want. Focus solely on what you do want, because that's where the magic really happens. Okay. Now here's some personality aspects of them. Clear, crystal clear thinking, smart, enunciation. These are people that are very erudite, excellent speakers, probably prolific readers. They know also how to work systematically to acquire wealth and longevity when it comes to having wealth and keeping it and investing it. They're very smart with their money, which is important. I mean, a lot of times people can be foolhardy and they can be, everything is temporary and everything is short term, and when that happens there can be financial loss, but not with this particular person. Your soulmate is very savvy with money, and also they know how to communicate. Yes, I agree to this deal. No, I do not, and here is why. Like, they are super erudite. They're not messing around or mincing words. When something is important to them and meaningful, they get their point across very, very clearly. So I'm not sure. I don't think I did the age. Did I do the age group? All right, let me just shuffle. I thought there was a 3-year. Oh, it was 0 to 3. That's right. And again, you guys, I'm hearing too that the possibility where you might meet this soulmate is in nature. It may be at a beach. So if you guys are going on a vacation, in a forest, actually some of you in zoo, in museum, something that nature is in the backdrop of this. I feel like that is a very high possibility too. So if you're planning a trip, somewhere, it's like, keep your eyes open. I'm always telling people when they're on any kind of journey, if they have their head up, they're aware, they're plugged in, they're really watching, feeling, and they feel aligned with their energy and they feel good, you can't help but just have the whole world in that cup and be drinking it up at that moment. You taste those tastes, you smell those smells, you hear those sounds. Everything is inviting, luxuriant, and beautiful because you're aware of it. You're not in your headspace down the road. How am I going to pay that bill? You're not in the past. Oh, I can't believe that person said that to me. You are right here, right now. And that's why you're noticing all these synchronicities. So beautiful energy for you. I'm so excited. If you're new to my channel, welcome. Don't forget to press like and subscribe, and all my links are down below. I'm going to go upload.